Alex Kurtzman still hopes that Michelle Yeoh will appear in his series of Section 31. Is the man completely deluded? Let's discuss. Welcome to Sidetrack, your sci-fi TV and movie channel.
Not that. Once more, with feeling.
So, in a recent interview with SFX magazine, Alex Kurtzman was asked several questions about the future of Star Trek. Now, if you are a regular Star Trekker, you'll know that I've talked about this a few times and actually how Paramount, chances are going to be ordering less Star Trek in the future. And there are still several rumors going around that actually Alex Kurtzman might not be allowed to be in charge of any future Star Trek, and they could even move to a different production company. Now, in this interview, Alex Kurtzman was asked about potentially a Janeway spin-off, and he basically said there are no plans for that at the moment, but there are several plans in place. He was asked about Section 31, and he said, we are incredibly excited about Section 31, but I can't say any more than that. Now, at the moment, Michelle Yeoh is kind of still officially attached to that, but is Alex Kurtzman's plan to bring her back to a Star Trek series remotely sensible?
You have me confused with someone else.
Well, I have spoken to a couple of people that work in and around the industry in Hollywood, specifically for casting agencies. And basically, I spoke to one guy who said, not a bloody chance in hell. Michelle Yeoh is, right now, following her amazing Oscar victory, one of the most sought-after actresses, producers, and writers in Hollywood. Unless we really do need to remember she is a producer and also a writer. She is going to be able to have her pick of projects for the next 5 years or so. But let's actually have a look at her IMDb to see how busy she already is. So we'll just click on upcoming projects for the actress Michelle Yeoh. She is going to be in Rise of the Beast, the new Transformers movie. Saw an advert for that the other day. Looks terrible. She's going to play Eileen in The Brother's Son. That actually looks really cool. She has done a voice for The Ark, the animated Mei Yin Lee. She's going to be in a film called The Haunting in Venice. She's in Avatar 3. She's in Wicked. She's in The Tiger's Apprentice. She's going to be in Avatar 4. She's going to be in Avatar 5. The Legend of Nizar is in production currently, and the Gold Mountain is actually a project that she has in development. When I spoke to the guy that I speak to about these things, he said Michelle Yeoh is well known to be one of the hardest working actresses in Hollywood, and it is become well known that she thoroughly intends to utilize and maximize the attention that she's got from the Oscar victory. She doesn't want to just act. She wants to write. She wants to produce movies. And this is going to give her that opportunity. When I asked about Star Trek, he basically told me that is just not going to happen. The only way Alex Kurtzman is going to get Michelle Yeoh to appear in Star Trek Section 31 is if he travels back in time 12 months and actually does it when it was first announced. Because then they could have got Michelle Yeoh to return, and she would have done. Again, the guy I spoke to apparently says it's very well known she's actually a very loyal actress. When she says she's going to do something, she does it. And she has also loved her part of Giorgio in Star Trek. So 2 years ago, 100% she would have returned. But no chance now. It's just not going to happen. But Alex Kurtzman didn't specifically mention Michelle Yeoh. And I did again ask around. Now, apparently, he is genuinely still pitching Section 31 to Paramount, and he is still using Michelle Yeoh's name. When he says he's incredibly excited about the Oscar-winning actress Michelle Yeoh doing a Star Trek series. And I'm sorry, he is deluded.
Oh, enough with the tantrum already.
And if he can get Paramount to believe even for a second that he can actually deliver on this, he's far more likely to get them to sign on the dotted line. But he is selling false promises. And again, speaking to a couple of people I know, Paramount know it. It is not going to happen. But I actually think Section 31 probably is still going to happen. They will have to rework it, and they will have to recast a main star for the series. I actually think we have evidence of that in Lower Decks, towards the end of Lower Decks series, which the animated series have been really brilliant that they do still influence the live action series, none more so than Prodigy, to be fair, but in Lower Decks as well. And towards the end of that series, of Series 2, they mentioned Section 31 a great deal. I genuinely don't think that was by accident. And I think they are probably in the next series of Lower Decks, and maybe even in Prodigy, going to be mentioning Section 31 a great deal more. Now, Paramount do not want 5 Star Trek series to be running simultaneously. That is very clear, and they have made that very clear to Alex Kurtzman. They are more than happy for the 2 animated series to continue, and they are very happy for 2 live action series. That will be Strange New Worlds, and after the final series of Discovery, perhaps 1 more series. There is a big push, though, for Terry Matalis to be allowed to continue the story of the Titan. And maybe we would see Captain 7 of 9. But actually, a lot of the fans would love to see Captain Shaw with 7 of 9 as the number 1, continuing the adventures of the Titan. The Popcast lads have actually got a petition up at the moment, and it's got well over 10,000 votes at the point of recording, that they want Terry Matalis to do exactly that. And I honestly think it would be incredibly popular if they did. Now, Season 3 of Picard has had some annoying errors in that, again, I've spoken about in other videos, but I don't need to go on about now. But on the whole, it's been great so far. And it also seems to be now building an audience. Initially, Picard Season 3 could not break into the top 10 for Paramount on any day that after it was released. Each episode was hitting around 11, 12 each time. But after the 5th week, it hit number 1, and it looks like it's staying there. The brilliance of Season 3 has really shone through, and a lot of people are saying Terry Matalis, the showrunner for Season 3, is the reason why, and that he should get another crack of the whip. Now, I honestly think at this point, however excited Alex Kurtzman is about bringing back Oscar-winning Michelle Yeoh to the Section 31 series, it ain't gonna happen. But also, more importantly, I really don't think there is an audience for the series. We don't want another Star Trek series with a very limited storyline. We want a Star Trek series aboard a starship that can go anywhere, do anything, and have any adventure. Most people have not necessarily connected that well to Discovery, and again with its jumping timelines. But when Star Trek does it properly, they get back aboard a starship and they go out and explore like Star Trek should be, we all get excited again. And if they do Section 31, maybe it could be aboard a starship, but the chances are it won't be. The chances are it will be more clandestine operations and spying and stuff. We just don't want to watch it. There is still a lot of talk about Starfleet Academy and how maybe that could happen. They better not. We don't want to watch it. But a Titan series could work, and we would watch it. So if Paramount are listening, do not listen to Alex Kurtzman. The man is deluded. Listen to the fans. Listen to us. We are telling you what we want. Ignore Alex Kurtzman and his dreamland fantasies and get on with commissioning a Titan TV series, because that is what we want. But guys, get into the comments and tell me exactly what you're thinking. Where do you think Star Trek should go next? Is the Titan series a good idea? Or do you think we could go in another direction? We're about to get a new Enterprise. Why not just do that? I would love to know exactly what you think. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you never miss any of our future videos. Also, you can go to patreon.com/SciTrek and you can become a patron, where most of our new videos go before YouTube, and you can watch it without the adverts for a small contribution each week. There's also loads of other links for loads of other things we do with SciTrek in the description. As always, please stay safe, and I'll see you next time.